Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to KenKenReviews. I am KenKen, and this is the review for Iwaju.
From Disney Animation and the groundbreaking storytellers of Kugali.
Happy birthday, Tola. This is Oti. You want stars for a pet?
It's great.
Comes a Disney Plus limited series.
What would you say if I asked you to go to the mainland?
Set in a futuristic Nigeria.
You want to see the real Lagos?
Yes, let's go.
Welcome to Lagos, Nigeria.
All up your daddy has done well for himself. This is how to fish in large rivers.
Oti, where's my daughter? She's your responsibility. Find her.
Be careful, oh. Some of these people are actually...
I could do the whole review like that.
Hey, no, stop. Just calm down. Don't.
No? I like it. Set in the futuristic Lagos, Nigeria, the series explores deep themes of class, innocence, and challenging the status quo. As it follows wealthy island inhabitant Tola and mainland Kole as they discover the dangers in both lands, exploring the differences in lifestyles between the two livelihood groups. This is one where you need to have your child or your children sit down and watch it by force. Without looking at the cast list, I just knew this is not acting. This is people living out their true natures, accents, lingo, the whole lot. Because the authenticity was just way too high for it to be acting. And it's filled with like brand newcomers coming up in the acting industry who clearly have a bright future. Simisola Gbadamosi plays Omotola, our little hero. She's confident, boisterous, cute, ambitious, talented, and last but not least, stubborn. We follow her journey through this whole series. Dayo Okeneyi plays Tunde Martins, who's Tola's father, a tech genius who tends to neglect his daughter due to his dedication to his work, coupled with the pressure from his employers. Kole Adesola, voiced by Siji Sotan, is Tola's closest friend. He's like her only kind of link to the outside world, or to the mainland, as he has a job working on the family estate as a kind of like handyman, doing the chores, gardening and so forth. So she kind of befriended him because she sees every day. Bode de Souza is voiced by Femi Branch, and he's the big bad of the show. Organizer of an underground syndicate, prey on the upper class to try and extort them for money. His character model is huge, 7 foot or whatever he is. And Femi does well to make us feel that size via his voice. He plays an excellent villain. There's mint animation on display here. It's clean and just very expressive. They capture the visual look of black textured hair types very well. But what excited me the most was the food. Oh yeah, you know what I'm on.
Get in my belly!
When the first meal came on screen, yeah, as soon as I saw that, and the animation of how it was done, I was like,
Baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, ribs. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, ribs.
I need these characters to eat more because I want to see what they do with the other food. And when I tell you, ooh, they went in beans and plantain, agege bread. Listen, I just wanted to pick off the screen. These animators must have been working at a dining table when they were doing their work, because the level of detail in it is just fantastic. When I say scintillating use of colors, it's bright, vibrant, gorgeous. On top of all of that, it has a good score delivered by Ray Olunuga, which features African influence in music, and it just encapsulates the whole essence of Africa. I'll tell you straight up, yeah, this concept is very, very dark. It's scary, and it's a controversial one. Some would say that's Disney's bread and butter, because love a controversy. But hey, my point here is, if you deep the story we're talking about here, We're looking at a crime group that focuses on child kidnap. This is a kid show. Now, these are real life problems, and they're real life problems all around the world. I believe, yes, they do need to be addressed in all types of medium, but to do so in a children's program, very brave. And I commend it. To execute it with such class, innocence, and precision for a child to digest, fantastic work from Kugali Media. It's a bizarre story that works. You have Tunde, who is the father, running live experiments, putting his child basically in danger. Dope black dad in me was like, listen,
Wool up, nigga. Wool up, wool up, wool up. Just wool up.
check yourself, fool. Check yourself. But we move. Bode is one of the standout characters, and he's performed very well, especially as the villain. He gets a bit of backstory. He's from a poor background where he had to fend for himself, and he blames the upper class for his disposition. He then has this burning desire to make them suffer, and kidnapping Tala is part of his plan. And through all of this, we get the perspective of Tunde, who we see kind of talk down and mistreat his staff members who are from the mainland. So we kind of get Bode's perspective and where he's coming from. But still, you don't do that. There's actually like a moral challenge to pick your side to see which perspective you stand with. And that's pretty cool. Genuine feel of African culture mixed with the whole futuristic setting was really good. Yes, we've seen it done with Wakanda and other things, but in this case, it was almost subtle, but also in your face. And I like that. The accents are strong, mixed with the African lingo, switching between doing Yoruba lines. By the end of the show, your super ego self. Now, there was a scene where a woman with her son is in an office with Bode and they're offered drinks. What then happens is before the son even thinks of taking a drink, he looks at his mum. His mum gives him a look and then he drinks. See that? That was messing with my emotions. That is digging into my memories, my childhood, and reminded me, Kian, play that with your parents. You cannot do that with your parents around. It's just really relatable for me. It's a really good show, and it's cool to see Disney taking these kind of risks with other independent companies. Definitely recommend it, as my kids really enjoyed it and they really took the time to get to know these characters. It's 6 episodes, around 20 to 25 minutes long. I'm hoping for more seasons and, in fact, more stories like this to come out. So well done, Disney. Now, here's a fun fact. Walt Disney Chief Creative Officer Jennifer Lee read an article in the BBC about Gali Media, a British-based company founded by African artists, saying that they wanted to kick Disney's ass. Intrigued by the company's statement and the company's desire to tell African stories, she approached them to develop together an original long-form science fiction animated project. So guys, I'm telling you now, get online, talk your shit. You never know who's listening. Did you enjoy the show? Are you looking forward to a season 2? Were you also dribbling over the food? What kind of other stories would you like to see told in that African cultural setting? Now, if you're enjoying these reviews, continue to like, continue to comment, and most importantly, remember to subscribe. Put the notification bell on. That way, you can know when we have uploaded. Until the next time, let's continue to discuss.